Hey YouTube, this is going to be my personal review on the Lorex Live Snap Baby Video Monitor. This guy right here. I'm not being paid in any way to do this video. I wasn't given this product to review. I just really like my video monitor and I've had a few requests to talk about it, so I thought that I would. The reason I chose this baby video monitor was because I have two kids and they're pretty young kids, and I wanted to be able to have a monitor that could monitor both rooms. I really liked having a video monitor. I had a video monitor in the past that worked really well, and I liked being able to see my kids, so I definitely wanted something like that. But I wanted a video monitor where I could listen to both kids on the same receiver at nighttime, and the previous monitor I had, you couldn't do that. You could have two cameras to the same monitor, but you couldn't listen in on both, so I'd have to have like an audio one set up in one room and the video one in another room, if that makes sense. So I heard great things about this monitor, so I really like it because I can have, this is the camera portion here, I have one of these in Kayla's room, and I have one of these in Riley's room, and then I have one receiver, this guy right here, and with this I can watch both girls. I can flick back and forth between the screens, or I can see both screens at exactly the same time, or I can set it to auto switch back and forth. I never really do that, but you can if you want to. And the thing I really like about it is at nighttime I can set it so that the screen part is off and just the audio is running, and it flips back and forth between rooms every 5 seconds. So if somebody wakes up, I'm going to hear it within 5 seconds. So that's the feature I really liked. You can also set it so that the screen stays off until someone makes noise, and then I think it's called VOX. That's the name of the thing you set it to. But then it turns on, like the lights, or the screen turns on when somebody wakes up. So you can set it to that, but I just leave the screen off. If I want to look at somebody, I'll turn it on and look at what's going on in their crib. So yeah, and I also really like the price point. I can't remember what I got it for. I got it on Costco.com about a year ago, and I want to say I got it for around $150, but I checked right now and Amazon has one receiver and one camera for $109, which is an excellent price. And then if you want to buy a second camera, I think it's $50 or $60, which is still a really good price point for a video baby monitor, because video baby monitors are not cheap if you're looking into that. So yeah, I really liked the price point and I really liked the reviews on it, so that's why I went ahead with this one. Okay, I'm quickly going to go over some features of it. It's extremely portable. You can leave it plugged in, like there's a cord, and we just leave them plugged in. We actually have one like up on the wall, it's mounted onto the wall, and then this one is in my toddler's room and we just leave it on her dresser. But you can also unplug it like it is right now, and you can see it's still on, so it's rechargeable that way. And then this thing as well, you can walk around with it, and you can also, it has like a base that plugs in at nighttime, so it just recharges all nighttime. So you can bring it with you anywhere. Like we went camping this summer. We have trailers, so there's electricity, but we brought it camping and it was just extremely portable because it just folds up really, really small. So that's great. One unique thing about it that I don't use that often, but I find very interesting, and maybe I'll use it when my daughter gets a bit older, but there's two-way audio. So not only can you hear your children through this, if you push the talk button, you can talk to them, and it comes out of the camera. So we tried it once on our daughter a few months ago, and it scared her, obviously, because she's not used to that. But if you needed to talk to your child through the monitor, you could totally do that. It's got a long range of 450 feet, as long as there's no large barriers in the way, and by barriers they mean like concrete, I think. Anyway, so it's 450 feet between camera and receiver, so that's huge. At nighttime it flips into the black and white mode, and you can see up to 25 feet in the dark. So yeah, at nighttime it's black and white high contrast, so you can see more, and during the day it's a color LCD screen. I find that the clarity on this is pretty darn good. It's better than my other video camera. I mean, it's not perfect, but you can see like what your child is doing. You can't see every detail of like everything on them, but you can see exactly what they're doing. And I will show you in a second what it looks like day and night. As far as static, I haven't noticed if this has any static. The audio definitely is perfectly clear. And it claims to be interference free, that it hops between different frequencies so that third parties can't can't listen in or see your children and like neighbors and stuff like that, and so that like cell phones and stuff don't interfere with the unit. And for the most part that's true. There's only one device that does somewhat interfere with this, and that's my laptop. Not our like home computer, desktop computer, but my laptop. If this gets too close to my laptop, sometimes it interferes with the internet connection and slows things down. So that's the only interference I have noticed with this, and I don't know if it's just our internet connection or what that's about, but other than that, no other appliance interferes with it. Something kind of unique about this camera is that you can take pictures. There's a little picture icon right there. So you can take a snapshot and then I guess upload it to your computer and print it off that way. I haven't tried that function, so I don't know how well the camera works, but I thought that was kind of cute. As you can see, there's 4 different channels, 1, 2, 3, 4, so you can have up to 4 cameras hooked up to one receiver. So, I mean, as your family's growing, you could buy up to 4 cameras. So that's pretty much a general overview of this camera. I'll show you right now what it looks like in my daughter's rooms during the day and at night. I will say, however, that I have blackout curtains in our rooms, in our girls' rooms, so it is quite dark, even during like daytime when they're having naps, so it does flip into black and white mode during that, but I'll try and show you the difference. So here you go. Okay, here is the view during the day. This is my toddler's room, and it's pretty dark in there because we have blackout curtains, but she's sleeping. It's a faraway view. But here's a view of my baby Riley, who just woke up, and her room is also quite dark because we have blackout curtains, but this is still lighter than it is at nighttime, and as you can see, there she is. Okay, so I've just come in here and turned on the light, and I wanted to show you how different it looks now that the light's turned on. There she is. So the color is back because it was so dark in here that it had gone to black and white, but now that the light's on, there's color. Hi. And here's the picture at nighttime. So here's my daughter sleeping in her crib. As you can see, it's pretty much the same as during the day. You can see her really well. So yeah, that's about it on this monitor. As you can see, it works really well. It does exactly what I needed to do. I can check in on my girls, I can hear them overnight, it just does everything I needed a video monitor to do, and it didn't break my wallet, which was great. The only con, like I said, was that it somewhat interferes with my laptop, so if I'm near my laptop, I just need to make sure it doesn't get too close to it. And it's only sometimes that happens. I'm not even really sure why that happens. But yeah, if you have any questions about it, leave a comment below. I'll do my best to answer. And I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.